Unix, it's a open source operating system. Unix is a open source operating system. Since it's a open source, from the beginning it's a open source. So because of its open source, many companies taken that Unix source codes and modified and next released their own operating systems called Solaris. Okay, next Linux. Okay, next IBM, IBM AIX, IBM AIX. Okay, next HP Unix, HP UX. So these all are yes modified versions of Unix base. So they're the flavors of Unix base, or we can say distributions, Unix distributions. Okay. So from the beginning, Unix is open source. Since it's open source, many companies taken that source codes and modified, released with different names like Solaris, Linux, and IBMX and HPX. Yes, out of all of these things here, Linux is a most popular. Linux is a most popular modified version of Unix. Okay, Linux is a most popular modified version of Unix base. Okay, now let us see what are the features of Linux base. Features, yes, features of Linux base. Yes, this first one, yes, Linux. It's a multi-user OS. Yes, Linux is a multi-user OS. Linux is a multi-user OS. Next, it's a multitasking OS. Second one, yes, multitasking OS. Multi-user OS, multitasking OS. Next, yes, it's a open source. Yes, Linux is a open source operating system. Yes, it's a open source operating system. It's a open source. Linux is a open source operating system. Okay, right? Yes, next it's a portable. Linux is a portable voice. It's a portable operating system. Linux is a portable operating system. Okay, right? Yes, next apart from this, self security. Yes, most important one Linux is security. Yes, because of security features, Linux got this much of popularity. So because of that features, Linux got this much of popularity. Okay, yes, it's a secure OS. Next, another one more important feature, self-scripting. Self-scripting facility. Self-scripting. Next one is GE, graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. So these are the features of Linux base. These are the features. Okay. So let us see one by one. Yes. In this out of all is first two features. Yes. First two features. Multi-user multitasking. These two features are common for every OS. Like Windows. Okay, these two features are common. Okay, yes, like Windows, next Linux, yes, Unix, yes, all the operating systems support these two features. These two features are common for every OS. Okay, yes, when come to these things here, yes, 3, 4, 5, 6, open source and portable. Yeah, these are common. Yes, between Linux and Unix. Yes, Windows does not support these features here. Windows does not support 3, 4, 5, 6. These are from only purely from Linux Unix base. Linux Unix. These four. Yes, the first two common for every base. All the operating systems like Windows, Linux, Unix here. Yes, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are only from Unix Linux. Yes, Windows does not provide these features here. Next, when come to GA, yes, this is Linux and Windows. Linux and Windows. Okay, Linux and Windows. So Linux is providing features of Windows as well as Unix also. Linux is more than all the operating systems. Yes, it's providing all the features of Unix as well as Windows also. Yes, let us see one by one. So first one, multi-service. Yes, what is multi-service? This topic already we have discussed. Yes, what is multi-service? Linux is a multi-service. That means many number of users can share the system resources. Okay, so many users, multiple users. So yes, multi-users means more than one user, right? Yes, more than one user. More than one user can use the system resources. More than one user can use the system resources. Right? So that could be 2 or 3 or 10 or hundreds or thousands of users can use the system resources. Okay, so this is called server. Yes, it's a server OS. Yes, it's a server operating system. Yes, Linux and Unix both are server operating systems. Even Windows are a server OS. Okay, server OS. Okay, yes, it works in network. It supports networking here. It supports, yes, it supports networking. It supports networking. It supports networking. Yes, it's a server OS. Linux, Unix, Windows, all are server operations. So these are multi-user OS. Okay, okay. So here multiple users can share the data here. Okay, right? So this is called server. Okay, so server OS. It supports networking. Multiple users can use the system resources like data, files, whatever it is. Right? Okay. Yes, same like a previous topic what we discussed. All right. Okay. Yes. Next, second one, multitasking. Yes, multitasking ways. Yes, multitasking. Yes, yes, Unix and Linux both are multitasking applications. Okay, Windows is a multitasking ways. Yes, Unix, Linux also multitasking applications. Okay, yes, multiple jobs. Yes, we can submit multiple jobs at a time. Yes, multitasking means multiple jobs submitting at a time. Yes, at a time we can submit the multiple jobs called as multitasking. Right, okay. For example, Windows multitasking. See, here notepad open, right? Notepad, yes. At the same time, the go to training app open, right? Yes, browser opens. Okay. Yes, next. Suppose folder, opening some folder. At the same time, you can open some document. Like the different kind of things, right? This is called as multitasking. So at a time performing multitasking like this. Okay. For example, here Windows services. This is services. Yes, let me open services. See, services. These are services, right? So this much of services running in the background. So this is called as multitasking. Multiple programs are running in the background. Okay, right? These are called as multitasking. This is called as multitasking. So multitasking is multiple jobs running at a time, called as multitasking. Okay. Yes, here multitasking. Windows, Linux, and Unix. All the three operations supports multitasking. Okay. Yes, Windows. Yes, Windows, Linux, Unix. These three operating systems supports multitasking also. So multiple jobs running at a time. Yes, in Linux also you can run the multiple jobs. How to run multiple jobs in Linux base we'll see next. Okay, with Unix base we'll see next here. So next topic is an actual topic. I'll show how to run the multiple jobs, running multiple jobs. Right? Okay. Yes. So this multitasking, yes, multi-user multitasking, multi-user multitasking. These two features are common. Yes, common for everywhere. All the operating system market here. Even Mac OS also support this. Okay, Windows, Linux, Unix. Yes, Mac OS, Mac. Yes, Mac OS also support this. Is Mac OS somewhat similar to Linux OS. Yes, Linux commands can be practiced with Mac OS also. Linux commands can be practiced in Mac OS also. Right? Okay. Yeah, these operating systems supports multi-others multitasking, correct? So these are common for every OS. Okay. Yes. Next, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us see one by one. Open source. Yes, Unix and Linux both are open source operating systems. Yes, open source. What is open source? Yes, about version open source already we have discussed. Yes, Windows is not a open source. Yes, what is open source? Open source means its source code can be modified. Yes, yes, it can be downloaded including source codes and it can be modified. If you're able to modify the source code, if you're able to change that feature, that is called open source. That is called open source. Okay. Yes, Unix from the beginning it's open source. Okay. So because of open source, yes, different distributions of Unix were developed here. So Solaris, one of the distributions of Unix base. Linux, yes, distribution is one kind. So Solaris, it's a Unix distribution. Linux, HiveMix, and SPX. These are distributions of Unix base. These are the distributions from the Unix base. Yes, Linux. Linux is also open source. Okay, Linux. Yes, is also open source. Linux is also open source. Since it's a open source, many companies taken that open source code here, they modify it and release with different names. Different names like Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is one of the distribution of Linux base. Okay, Ubuntu. Yes, next RHL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Red Hat, Enterprise Linux. Next, CentOS, Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS. Okay, CentOS. Next, Fedora. Yes, next, Debian. Okay, yes, next. Yes, apart from this, yes, SUSE Linux here. Next, yes, Linux Mint. So one more is Linux Mint is available. Linux Mint. Yes, apart from this, yes, Kali Linux. One more is latest one is Kali Linux. So these are from different companies. So these are called distributions. Okay. Yes, there are different distributions. Distribution means why named as distribution? What is the reason? Let us see this. Why named as distribution here? See here, these are the different distributions of Linux OS. What are the distributions of Linux OS? Yes, Ubuntu is one of the distributions. Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, and Fedora, Debian like this. They are different distributions. The different companies taken this Linux source code, modified, and redistributed in the market. They have distributed. Okay, so they have distributed in the market. Simply they are selling in the market with different names like Ubuntu, Red Hat, and all this. So they are distributions. So different companies taken the Linux base, modified, and distributed with different names. Different names. So these are distributions of Linux base. Distribution is nothing but the company name. It's a brand, just like a brand here. Okay. So these are the distributions of Linux base. Next, see, Solaris, Linux, IBM, HPX. These are distributions of Unix OS. These are the Unix distributions. These are Unix distributions. Next, these are Linux distributions. Here, so different distributions. Okay, out of all this here, yes, the most popular is Red Hat and Ubuntu. Most popular Ubuntu and Red Hat here. Ubuntu and Red Hat both are from the same company. Ubuntu and Red Hat both are from the same company. Yes, Ubuntu Red Hat in this Ubuntu is a open source. Yes, Ubuntu is a open source. Yes, we can modify it. Yes, open source operating system as well as it's a freeware. At free of cost, you can download and you can use it. It's a freeware. Okay, Ubuntu is a open source as well as freeware. Ubuntu is a open source and freeware. Both are from the same company. Yes, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. This is licensed. Yes, it's a licensed version here. So this is licensed version. Ubuntu is a open source. Ubuntu is a open source operating system and it's a freeware. Okay, so free of cost. You can use free of cost. You can download and use here. But when come to Red Hat here, Red Hat is a licensed version. Okay, but both are from the same company. So we're using Ubuntu, we're using Red Hat. Let us see here. Ubuntu, yes, for learning purpose. Yes, here Ubuntu, yes, using in the learning environment, development, and the testing environments. These environments using Ubuntu here. Yes, Red Hat, yes, REL. This is using with prod environment. Prod environment. Okay, yes. See, Ubuntu with like learning, development, testing here. But Red Hat is prod. See here, Red Hat is a licensed version. For learning purpose, why Red Hat not required? Red Hat and Ubuntu both are same commands. Both are same commands. The same user level commands, same admin commands, everything same. No difference. Both are similar. Only the difference is Ubuntu available free of cost. Red Hat is a licensed version. Yes, free of cost. Ubuntu is a free of cost. Suppose any issues raises in Ubuntu here, they will not give any support. Yes, if you want support, no, because it's a freeware, free of cost available, using free of cost, right? So any issue raises, they will not support. Okay, yes, Red Hat, yes, in Red Hat purchasing license, right? Suppose license purchased for 5 years, yes, they will give support for 5 years. Okay, they'll be the support for 5 years. Okay, right? Suppose any issue raises in Red Hat, any issue raises, just raise the ticket with Red Hat, that company. Yeah, they will connect your server and they will fix the issue immediately here. Just within 10 minutes, they'll fix the issue because it's a licensed version. Okay, you have taken license, right? So any issue is immediately they will fix it. But Ubuntu, they will not fix. They will not support here. So that's the reason using learning environment, development, testing here. So prod is a real-time data. Suppose any issue raising, any issue raises, that has to fix. If not fixed here, after some time, maybe after 1 day or 2 days, 2 days, maybe 10 days, that OS will stop. Yes, if OS failed, what happens here? Loss of data, right? Loss of data. Suppose this is production data. If it is production data, loss of data, right? That's the reason production environment always using Red Hat here. Never Ubuntu here. Ubuntu is learning. Suppose learning environment OS failed, no problem. We can install one more copy. Development OS failed, no problem. We can install one more copy. Testing environment failed, no problem. We can install one more copy. But in prod OS failed, whatever loss of the data, loss of the data, production data, right? Okay, so that is not recommended. So in production using Red Hat, yes, in learning and Ubuntu, right? Yes, here question is, yes, maybe asking some entry question. What's the distribution of Linux you worked here? What's the distribution? Yes, your answer is Ubuntu and Red Hat, both. I should say both here, Ubuntu and Red Hat, because both are same here. Comments are same. So this is, so these are different distributions of Linux OS. Because of open source, yes, Linux is a open source. So because of open source here, yeah, this much of distributions released in the market. Okay, Linux and Unix both are open source operating systems. Windows is not a open source. Windows is not a open source. Windows OS you can't modify. We can't modify the Windows OS. It is not a open source. Right? Only Microsoft. Yes, only Microsoft company they can modify the Windows OS. Others they cannot modify. Right? So they about open source. Okay. So Unix, Linux both are open source operating systems. Windows is not a open source. Okay. Yes. Next, fourth one, portable OS. Fourth one is portable. Yes, what is portable? Let us see about portable here. Yes, portable. Okay, it's a portable OS. So what is portability here? Portability means independent of hardware. Unix and Linux. Yes, Unix and Linux. Yes, Linux. Both are independent. Independent independent of hardware. Both are independent of hardware. Both are independent of hardware. Okay, Unix and Linux. Unix and Linux both are independent of hardware. Okay, these works with any hardware here. Yes, hardware machines like Intel machine. Okay, yes, Intel machine. Yes, Intel, AMD, of course, both are similar here. Intel, AMD. Okay, next, IBM machines. Okay, yes, IBM machines. Suppose Spark machines, high speed machines, Spark machines. Okay, next, yes, yes, Spark machines. Next, Apple machines. Okay, yes, Apple machines here. Okay, like this, different kind of machines here in market. So Macintosh is one more machine here. Macintosh, like this, we have different hardware available in the market here. Yes, Unix and Linux. These are working. These are working on any hardware. These will be working on any hardware, independent of hardware. But when come to Windows, only Intel and AMD. It won't work with other processors. Yes, Windows is a, yes, Intel dependent, hardware dependent. That is not portable. Yes, Unix, Linux, these are portable operating systems. Unix and Linux both are portable operating systems. That is portability. Independent of hardware. Unix and Linux both are independent of hardware. Okay. Yeah, 1 minute. Someone asking some question. Yes, Saurabh asking some question. Yes. Wait for some time. I'll answer this question. Wait. Okay. Yes. After finishing these topics, I'll explain that. Okay. Yes. So portable OS. Next one. Security. Yes. Most important this is security. Most important feature. Yes. Because of these three security reasons, Linux got this much of popularity. Yes, Linux. Why Linux has this much of popularity? Because of security reasons. Okay. Yes, let us see security. Yes, when you're talking about security, there are two things here. There are two things. Yes, they say virus, and hacker. They say virus and hacker. Yes, what is virus? What is hacker? Let us see one by one. So, what is virus? Virus is one kind of program. That program, yes, it will try to eat the file system, eating file system. Yes, it will try to eat the OS file system and your personal files also. So once the virus infected OS files, fails. Drivers, even drivers also fails. So finally OS fails. So once virus infected here, simply your OS fails because that is eating files, right? Once started eating files, loss of the data inside of files, right? Okay, yes, OS fails. Simply OS fails. That is virus. Hacker. Yes, what is hacker? Hacker program. It will take your data, your personal data without your knowledge. So a hacker program. Yes, hacker program hacking your data, but nothing will affect on your system. No harmful to your system, but loss of your personal data. Hacker program. Suppose visited some site. Okay, some programs downloading to your site here, yes, into your system and taking your personal data. That personal data posted to the sites. Those are called hacker programs. Okay, hacker and virus like this. Okay, so a hacker program will take your data without your knowledge. So virus means that is eating your file system simply. There's a difference, right? Yes, with Linux means Linux and Unix ways. There is no chance of infecting virus. There is no chance of hacking your data. No chance. Reason is, yes, there is a permissions concept. Yes, in Linux and Unix topics, there is a permissions concept. Without permissions, nobody can access our folders. Suppose if you create any folder, yes, any folder created, you are the owner. So any folder, yes, any folder or directly any folder or file created, then you are the owner. Okay, you are the owner. You are the owner of the file, right? Yes, as a owner, you can access that folders and files, but others cannot access. Yes, with Unix and Linux, that permissions concept is available. Yes, it's a 2 days topic. That time we'll discuss very clearly. Okay. Without permissions, no one can access your files and folders. As a owner, you can access your files and folders. Okay. Suppose any virus program download into your system or hacker program, download it. These programs comes under others. You are not a owner. Yes, you have not created these files, right? These are downloaded from the unknown location, right? Unknown user. Unknown user is the owner for these files. Unknown user. You are not a owner. That unknown user cannot access. Others can't access your files. That unknown user can't access. As the unknown user, it will try to access your folders and files. No, it's not allowed here. Okay, it's not allowed. It will try to open a folder but fails because of don't have the permissions. Okay, so this topic we'll discuss in permissions topic. Yes, these are 2 classes. Yes, almost 3.5 hours topic that is. That time we'll discuss clearly here. Okay, so because of the security reasons here, because of these reasons, yes, in Linux there is no chance of virus and hacking our data. So because of this reason, Linux got this much of popularity. Right, Linux has this much of popularity because of that reason. Okay, now you can doubt too. Yes, maybe some doubts. See, wherever you go, yes, in front office you will see Windows, right? Not Linux operating system. Front office. Yes, go to any office here. For example, go to some bank. Yes, in bank in front office you will see Windows. Okay. Next, go to any development company. You'll see some Windows, right? In front office. Yes, go to anywhere. You'll see Windows. But I'm saying that Linux is most popular. Okay. Now, what's the reason here? See, front office just using Windows OS. Okay. Yes. Linux. Where exactly using Linux? Let us see that. Yes, in front office is generally using Windows OS here, but Linux. Where Linux using exactly? Let us see that. Yes, in software, different kinds of environments like learning environment. Second one, dev environment. Dev means development environment. Next, test environment. Next, fourth one, prod environment. Okay, learning, dev, test, and prod. So these are different environments in the software fields. Okay, learning environment. Yes, see, you learning Linux with, right? Learning. Yes, learning environment. So learning Java. Yes, learning Java. For the purpose of learning Java, maybe Windows using, no problem. Yes, Windows. Yes, learning environment Windows using, no problem. Reason is, yes, suppose learning while learning Java, suddenly OS crashed, no problem. Yes, no problem. Just install one more copy of Windows OS, then install Java, and you can continue your work. Yes, you can continue your learning, right? No problem. No harmful, no loss, nothing loss, right? But one day delay, just matter of, okay. Yes, in Linux antivirus is not necessary. No need of installing antivirus is not necessary. Okay, right? Yes, learning environment. Yes, Windows. Yes, we suddenly failed, no problem. Yes, install one more copy and you can continue your learning here. Just one day delay, matter of one day delay, it's not an issue. Okay, next complete development. Yes, in development here also you can use Windows. Suppose Windows OS crashed, in development Windows OS crashed, no problem, nothing to worry. Reason is here, at the end of the day, you go to miss end of the day, at the end of the day, yes, all the work. So what are the work is done here? So all the work, okay, yes, all the, yes, all the work. So what are the work is done? Yes, maybe code development, yes, maybe some code development, maybe some document prepared. Yes, at the end of the day, so all the work, yes, will be uploaded, will be uploaded, uploaded, uploaded into, yes, yes. So at the end of the day, all of your work will be, yes, will be uploaded to SVN, SVN or VSS, SVN or VSS. So SVN stands for subversioning. Yes, subversioning, subversioning here. SVN stands for subversioning here. Yes, VSS, VSS stands for visual source safe. VSS stands for visual, yes, visual source safe, visual source safe. Okay, yes, VSS, it's a Windows based, VSS is a Windows based tool, it won't work with other operations. SVN is the independent of OS. SVN, yeah, these servers, VSS, they are servers, they are servers. Okay, so at the end of the day here, at the end of the day, yes, all the codes will be uploaded to the servers, SVN and VSS. Yes, next day, go to office and download that code, you can continue your work. Yes, you can download and you can continue your work, right? So it's a rule. Yes, in company it's a rule. At the end of the complete code, you should upload into that SVN or VSS. Right? Yes, most of the companies they are using SVN because it's a independent of OS. SVN is a independent of OS. Okay. Suppose in development suddenly OS failed, no problem. It's not an issue. Just raise the ticket. Raise the ticket to Windows admin. Yes, that Windows admin, he will install one more copy of Windows OS. After installing one more copy of Windows OS here, now again you can connect to SVN. Yes, in SVN that code is available. Yes, you take that code. Yes, you can continue your work. So in development here, even OS crash, no problem. It's not an issue. Yes, in development you can use Windows also, no problem. So generally, Windows is a user friendly, right? Because of user friendly, yeah, they will use Windows. Development company, they will use Windows because of user friendly. But no problem, no issue here. Yes, in testing, yes, when complete testing here also you can use Windows, no problem. See, once development completed, project build is ready. Once development is completed here, project build is ready, right? Project build is ready. Project build is ready. Okay, where is project? That project build. Yes, project build is ready and available. And that project build is available. Yes, inside the SVN here. Yes, inside the SVN. Okay, so once the project is completed, that build is available, build is ready and available inside the SVN server. Right, it's available. Not testers. So testers, they will download the project build. Testers, they will download the project build from the SVN and they will start testing here. Okay, so if you're downloading, yes, so testing team, they will download project build. Okay, yes, downloading, just simply they will download project build and start testing here. They will start testing it, testing simply. Okay, they will start testing, right? Testing it. Suppose while testing, during the testing here, suppose their operating system Windows failed due to virus or something reason here, no problem. It's not an issue. Okay, yes, simply testing team, yes, They will raise the ticket to admin, Windows admin. That Windows admin will install one more copy of Windows OS. After installing here, next they can take the build from the SVN. Yes, in SVN already that build copy is all right. They will take one more copy. Yes, here the testing team will take the one more copy from the SVN. Yes, after taking that copy, they'll start testing, right? Yes, even OS loss, no problem here. No problem. They can take another copy of that project builder. They can continue the testing it. Fine. Okay, no problem this, right? Yes, next. Come to prod. Suppose in prod environment, if using Windows OS, what happens here? Prod means production. What is production environment? Yes, yes, SVN, yes, always uploading to SVN is safe. It's mandatory in companies. Yes, in development company, it's a mandatory. At the end of day, we should upload the SVN. After uploading, you should report to your team. Yes, your team lead. Yes, at the end of day, your status, right? Your status has to update with your team lead. So before updating, first of all, you have to update in the SVN. Yes, you have to upload in the SVN. After that, then update your team lead. Yes, at the end of the you have to update it. So for that reason, upload that and update your team lead. Okay, right? Yes, next prod. What is prod environment? Prod environment. Suppose see in banking here, banking application. Suppose yes, next question asking: is there any chance that last? Yes, chance is there. Suppose SQL server crashed. Sometimes there's chance of SVN server crashing. SVN also will crash. That case, what happens here? Every day we are uploading project build into SVN, right? After uploading here, that SVN admin means like Windows admin, same thing. That SVN admin will take all the files from the SVN and they will put in the shared drive. There is a shared drive. Yes, one more drive called shared drive. Yes, shared drive. Company will maintain shared drive here. So one copy keeping instead of SVN here, another copy shared drive. Okay. So here every day all the developers will upload into SVN. So whatever the data uploaded here, that will be taken as backup. Okay. So simply taken as backup and keeping instead of shared drive. Same copy you are going to shared drive also. Suppose SQL server crashed, no problem, we can take from the shared drive. Shared drive, it's a backup for the SVN. Shared drive, yes, it's a backup for the SVN. So two copies. Every project they will maintain two copies like this. Okay, okay, yes. Next, come to prod environment. Yes, in prod environment. See here, suppose in banking system, suppose some amount is deposited. That information storing some location, right? That is real. Yes, you depositing some amount, right? Okay, suppose see in learning maybe using a sample data, in development sample data, in testing also sample data, right? It's all of sample data. But in prod, yes, real-time environment, yes, they are using actual data. Depositing 10,000, right? That is not a sample deposit. Yes, original deposit, your amount, the transaction storing permanently, right? That's not a sample transaction, it's real transaction. Suppose in Facebook you uploading some data every day, right? That's real data, you uploading it, real data, sharing your, yes, sharing your photos and all this, right? That's real data, real data we are sharing, right? Okay, yes, that where that real data is storing, that environment is called as prod environment. Prod is environment where storing all the real data and where applications are running is a prod environment. Suppose in prod environment using Windows, what happens here? If I using Windows, what happens here? Yes, whenever that Windows was crashed, what happens here? Loss of the production data, right? Loss of data. Yes, in case of learning, development, testing, these all are sample data. Sample data loss, no problem. But prod is real data. If real data loss, what happens here? Loss. Yes, your personal loss, right? So banking system maybe lost to you or lost to the banking. Either this or that something happened, right? So you can prod environment using, yes, not Windows. Windows is not recommended. In prod, it's a Linux because of security reasons here. Yes, there is no chance of, yes, virus. There is no chance of hacker here. So in prod, always using Linux OS. Okay, see prod environments. For example, here, for example, yes, Indian Aadhaar ID. See, Indian Aadhaar ID, right? Yes, Aadhaar ID. All this, all that information storing some location. That is production data. It's real data. Okay, so for the purpose of Aadhaar ID here, yes, there are two data centers. Yes, Indian government maintaining two data centers. Two data centers. So one is Bangalore. One is Bangalore. Second one at Haryana. Yes, at Haryana, two locations. At two locations maintaining data here. Yes, at Bangalore, 10,000 computers they are maintaining here. Yes, Haryana also 10,000. Two copies they are maintaining here. Why two copies? So, but due to some natural disasters, some Bangalore copy last year, then Haryana copy, right? There are two copies. So for all the other IDs, they are maintaining two copies, two data centers. Each data center, more than 10 systems are there. So Bangalore, 10,000 systems, Haryana, 10,000 systems like this. Okay, so all the 10,000 systems are using Linux based, not Windows, because they prod data, production data. So Linux based, right? Just like this, not only other ID here, any data like this. Yes, maybe for example here, yes, Google data, right? Yes, Google search, Google application, that data. Google is also having data centers, many data centers. Okay, next Facebook data centers, Facebook data centers, Oracle Corporation, Microsoft, Flipkart, yes, Amazon, like this, many kinds of applications, right? For all the applications, big data generating. Yes, there's a big data centers. Yes, in all the data centers they are using Linux. Thousands of systems, 10,000 systems, 20,000 systems, lakhs of systems. See, Facebook using lakhs of systems. Yes, Facebook data storing instead of the Hadoop. They are using Hadoop to store big data. Lakhs of systems they are using Facebook. Okay, so Linux in data center, right, means lakhs of copies. Okay, Windows based, yeah, maybe thousands of copies. Go to front office here. Yes, go to any development center here, any development company, get developers, maybe thousands, right? But when come to data center, that systems are lakhs of systems. So lakhs of copies are using it. So Linux is most popular here. Okay, yes, in prod environment they'll use Linux here because it's security, right? So lakhs of copies of Linux is using here, but Windows thousands of copies. That's the difference. Okay, so because of security reasons here, in prod environment, or everyone will use Linux. Okay, yes, everyone Linux only. Windows is not preferable in prod environment. Linux is preferable. Windows is not a preferable. So this is security content. So because of security reasons here, Linux got most popularity. Yes, every data center, in every data center they will be using Linux based, not Windows based. Okay, so this is one of the features of Linux and Unix operating system. Because of this reason only, Linux and Unix got lot of popularity. Yes, Linux is most popular than, yes, Unix base. Both are secure, but Linux is having more popularity because of easiness. Yes, compared to Unix based, Linux is user friendly and easy to work here. Okay, Linux commands and everything. Linux is very easy, very simple and easy to work. It's user friendly. Because of that reason, Linux gets better popularity. Right? So main reason security. Main reason here security, right? Yes. Next, other features. Yes, shell scripting. Next one, shell scripting. Shell scripting. See here with Windows operating system, Windows is not a open source. Next, it's not a portable OS. Windows is Intel dependent. Windows is not a portable. Next, Windows is not a secure. Only Unix, Linux are secure here. Okay. Yes, 100% safe. Linux is 100% safe. Okay. Yes, yes, crashing happens, but rare case. Rare case happening that crash. Okay, rare case happening crash here. Okay. Yes, in real time prod environment, they'll take the backup. Every daily taking backup. That backup option is available. Okay. If the DBA database administrators, DBA they will take the backup every day. If there is a chance of crashing, but rare case. Compared to Windows OS, Linux is rare case crashing here. Yes, crash Linux server, no problem. Yes, because of backup data will be available. Okay, using backup data, we can rebuild it. Okay, we can rebuild it using backup data, we can rebuild it. Okay, right? Yes. So next one, shell scripting. The scripting facility. Yes, what is scripting facility here? Yes, like C language and Java, like C language and Java, here also some programming concept is available. Concepts like if statement, while loop, yes, next for loop, case statement, operators like mathematical, relational, all this. Using that we can write some programming. That programming is called shell scripting. Shell scripting. Okay. Now what is the use of shell scripting here? Yes, what is scenario where we can use shell scripting here? So mainly for job scheduling, for the purpose of job scheduling, we can use shell scripting here. So main purpose is job scheduling. Okay. Yes, job scheduling means what is job act exactly? Job means this is one kind of program. Job or program, anyone same here. Okay. Why named as job here? Some programs running at regular intervals, regularly running some programs. Suppose every day 10 o'clock running some program, that is called as job. Yes, he's performing some activity at 10 o'clock. Daily at 10 o'clock, it's performing some activity. That's the reason called as job. Sometimes last working day of the month, sometimes first working day of the month, last working day of the week, first working day of the week here. Like this so date, that jobs running regularly here. That kind of programs are called jobs. Yes, any program running at regular intervals, regularly running here, that is called a job. It's performing some activity, that is called a job here. Here, that is why named as job. Reason is that is performing some activity, some job. That's the reason called as job here. So job scheduling, so date and time. Yes, how to schedule the job schedule. For that purpose, you can use shell scripting. Yes, in shell scripting, there is a cron jobs concept is available. Using cron jobs, you can schedule it. So this is job scheduling. That is one more scenario where using yes shell scripting. Next, another scenario, automation. Yes, automation of admin activities. Admin activities. Yes, automation of admin activities. Suppose Linux admin has to perform some activities daily here. Activities like suppose every day, suppose Java job running. Okay, maybe Hadoop jobs running, maybe database backup jobs running, right? Yes, those jobs you can put in one script. Yes, one script executed, those jobs firing automatically. Okay, so automation of admin activities. Okay, that case we can use shell scripting here, right? Okay, next one more integration purpose. Yes, for the purpose of integration also some cases integration. Yes, integration of different kind of applications. Yes, integrating applications. Yes, integrating applications. For the purpose of integrating applications also we can use here. Integrating applications. Integrating applications. Okay. Yes, integrating applications means suppose here yes Hadoop application and Oracle application, two applications running here. Suppose Oracle application generating some data, the data passing to Hadoop application. So between these two applications, we can place Linux shell scripting. Shell just integration is not but linking, just linking two applications. For the purpose of linking two applications, we can use yes Linux shell scripting integration purpose. Okay. Next, another purpose, job chaining. For the purpose of job chaining also, you can use the shell scripting. Job chaining. What is job chaining here? Output of one job passing as input to another job. Output of one job passing as input to another job. That is called job chaining. For the purpose of job chaining also, we can use. Okay. Next, one more scenario where changing code frequently. Okay, shell scripting. Shell scripting is a open source. Shell scripting is it's a open source. At any time you can modify it. Yes, it's open source. Yes, at any time it can be modified. At any time it can be modified. At any time it can be modified. Here. Okay. Yes, scenarios where code changing frequently. Some code changing frequently. That scenarios we can use shell scripting. Okay. The source codes available open source at any time we can modify. Scripting can be modified at any time here. Okay, suppose if it is Java application build, we can't modify it. Once build is done, we can't modify it. Suppose if it is scripting language, at any time we can modify. It's open source. For example, here take Google. See, in Google here Yes, see, it's a Google, right? This is today some look and feel, right? Next day another look and feel. Next day different look and feel, right? That look and feel frequently changing, right? Scenarios were changing frequently. That scenarios you can go for scripting. Now the scripting is HTML, right? Yes, today that HTML, tomorrow they will change that code here. They will change the code and they will refresh it. Once refreshed application, then affecting new code, right? This frequently changes. Yes, scenarios where you want to change frequently here. So some components have to change frequently. That case you can use shell scripting. So these are the scenarios where to use shell scripting here. Right? Okay. Yes. Next one more here. So backup. So database backup. Suppose database backup. Yes, when you take the database backup here for the purpose of database backup, also we can use Linux shell scripting. Using Linux shell scripting, we can develop database backup jobs. So database backup scripting, backup scripts. Okay, backup scripts, right? Backup scripts. Sometimes here file backup script here, file backup scripts. Okay, right? Yes, next. Sometimes data transfer network here. Sometimes data transfer network in the network. So that case also you can use shell scripting here. So different scenarios. Yes, I worked in all these scenarios. Yes, in real time facing different kind of scenarios. In all these scenarios, you can write the shell scripting here. These are some examples. Okay. Yes, we'll discuss practically. I'll explain about all the scenarios. Yes, this topic is a shell scripting. It's a 1 week topic. Yes, more than 1 week will be taken. That time I'll explain very clearly. So this is one more feature of this. Okay. Yes. Here Linux and Unix both support shell scripting. Yes, Windows does not support the shell scripting. With Windows OS shell scripting facility is not available yet. So this is one more features of this. Okay. Yes, next GA facility. Graphical user interface. GUI. Yes, in Linux, GA facilities are like a Windows OS. Linux is like a Windows OS. Okay. Yes, Linux GA facility. Yes, in Linux GA. But Unix is a character, purely character interface. No GA. Okay. Yes, Linux is a yes, Linux is GA as well as character interface here, both here. But Unix is a purely character interface. Yes, no GA with Unix base, no GA. Yes, Linux it's a user friendly like a Windows base. On Linux also can work very easily here. It's a user friendly, right? Okay. Yes, so these are the different features of Unix and Linux base. See, in this, out of all the features here, first two, multi-user and multitasking here. So these are common for every base. First two features are common for every base. Okay. Next 3, 4, 5, 6 common between Unix and Linux here. Unix, Linux. Windows does not provide these four features. Okay. GA, Linux, Windows, common between Windows, Linux. Linux is more than all the operating systems. Linux provides many features. These are the main features of Linux base. Apart from this, other features are also available. That other features we'll see next year. We'll see. Yes, in actual topic we'll discuss other features. These are the main features of Linux base, primary features. Remaining features we'll discuss in the actual topic. Right? So these are the features of Linux base. Okay. One second. Someone asking doubt. No. Yes. Out of all the 8 points, yes, Windows data transfer. Yes, in case of Windows, manually we can transfer data, but there is no script to transfer data. In Windows, we can't write script here to transfer data. Yes, manually we have to transfer data. It's a manual. Okay. Yes, by using script, you can't transfer. It's a manual. Windows is everything is manual. We can't write any scripting. Suppose any script is there, yes, that can be scheduled every day running that script and transferring it automatically. Okay. Yes, admin not required. Once that script is scheduled, that is running every day, the data transferring automatically every day here. So manually not necessary. Yes, Windows manually required here. Okay, right? Yes, I worked practically all of these things. Okay, yes. So these are the features of Linux or Unix operations. Yes, all these topics explain the document. Document all these topics available here. Once let me show that Linux material. Linux. Yes. So till now what I have discussed. First day topic basics of software. First two classes. This topic, right? Today class Linux and Unix. Features of Linux operating. See, Linux is one of the most popular modified version of Unix OS. Next, its features: multi-user OS. Next, multitasking OS. Next, open source, security, portability. Next, programming facility, self-scripting. Next, user-friendly. All these features. Right? Okay. Yes. So till now, whatever discussed is there in document here. Next, one more thing: distributions of Linux OS. That also we have discussed. Linux distributions like Ubuntu distribution, yes, Mint distribution, Red Hat, RHL distribution, Fedora and Debian. Okay, next CentOS, SUSE and Kali Linux, right? All the distributions. Yes, same thing is there in document here. Okay, till now whatever discussed, everything available in document. Okay, right? Yes. So next topic is Linux architecture. So this topic tomorrow will continue. Yes, any doubts for today? Yes, it's a big topic. Yes, tomorrow completely architecture topic. Yes, today I can't finish. Tomorrow will continue. Yes, any doubts? Tell me. Yes, guys, any doubts? Yeah, 1 second. Let me check it. The previous doubts. Yeah, these doubts. Open source OS always remains open source OS. No matter how many times, yes, or yes, any number of times you can change it, no problem. From Unix Linux created, any number of copies can be created. Okay, still it's a open source. Yes, any number of copies can be, still it's a open source. Okay, Ubuntu is a open source created from the Linux, so it is a modification always open. Yes, Ubuntu you can modify it. Yes, Ubuntu source code you can take it and you can modify. Yes, how to modify that source code we'll discuss. The C programs modification of the source code we'll discuss. Okay, right? Yes, some genome environment is available. From that you can download and you can modify it. Right? Okay. So this is a doubt, right? Yeah. Next, any others? Any other doubts? No doubts for today? No doubts? Okay. So let us wind up for today. Tomorrow will continue. Tomorrow about architecture. Okay. Tomorrow architecture. Next day installing Linux base. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be covering this architecture topic. Next day how to install Linux base. Then start working here. Right? Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Yeah. One more thing here. Hello guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. One more. Yes, I'm creating WhatsApp group. Okay. Yes, my WhatsApp number. Yes, 8179 189 123. Yes, any doubts, just ping to this group here. This number. Just ping me your number. Okay, just ping me. Yes, about yourself, like name. What is your name? Next, what's the course you're taking? Next, time of batch. Yes, your name. For example, your name. Some experience. Okay, course Linux. Okay, time. Yes, 8:15 p.m. Just ping me these details. I'll be add to WhatsApp group. Yes, in that group, any doubts, any communication, any issues facing, you can ask me. I'll support you. 24/7 support is available. Okay, anytime I can. Okay, suppose sometimes busy in office, may not be responding here. So once free from work here, I'll respond immediately. Right? Okay, same thing is happening. Yes, in previous batches. Yes, in previous already old group is there. For your batch, I'll create separate group. It's a new group. Old group is there. Yes, in that old group, yes, more than 50 members are there. Okay, they are asking doubt regularly. Even old members also they can ask doubt here. Suppose after 6 months, also you'll be member of that group. Yes, you can ask me the doubt here. At any time you can ask it. Right? Okay. Just please ping me your details. This is my number. Okay, ping me. Yes, I'll add to group. I'll add you group here. Just now you can ping it. Now ping me. Yes, I'm creating that group. Okay, right? Yes. Even yes, in chat box, so that easy to take the chat box. Also sending this is that number. Okay. Right. That is my WhatsApp number. Just ping me about yourself. I'll add to group. Right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Yes. Let us wind up. Okay. Yes. Have a great night.